Jones, the battle for third, right behind him. The aforementioned Alex Tagliani and Darrell Wallace Jr. looking to make a move on Greg Gaulding.
They were side by side. Gaulding was able to hold Wallace down and grab that spot. Look at Tagliani to the inside. He's going to hit Custer.
Custer around in turn 5.
And you knew it was going to happen. That's kind of been what's followed Alex Tagliani throughout his career. And when he starts running these NASCAR races, he's not afraid to put the bumper to you.
Tough break for Cole Custer. Had the issue on pit road. Had to make the pass-through penalty. With all that, rallied back to finish inside the top 5, and now turned around as we battle for the race lead. Quiroga all over Ryan Blaney in turn 8.
Look for Quiroga to dive to the inside of Blaney here coming into 10. Is he going to look in there? Slams that truck into turn 10.
Blaney did a great job of hugging the right side of the track. 12 laps remain.
Ryan Blaney was able to withstand the challenge for 1 lap now. Can he do it for 12 more?
You know who I might like to be right now? Eric Jones riding third. He's got a front row seat for these two who are likely to tangle before it's all said and done. They're back to turn 3. On board with Quiroga.
Those trucks look pretty even right now, guys.
I think Quiroga's faster than Blaney right now. He seems to be able to really put the pressure on him, just looking for the opportunity. Look how close he closes in as they enter turn 5.
Do you have to make a run at him, say, with 10 to go in case it doesn't work out? So you have more. And there's another one around. That's going to be the 19 of Alex Tagliani.
Looks like everyone's going to be able to avoid him. They're all going by on the inside now.
So 2 of our front runners on the restart taken out.
There's 2 more coming. If you can roll.
Cole Custer and now the 19 of Alex Tagliani. And while he has the disappointment in turn 5, it's his teammate Ryan Blaney who is on point coming to turn 10, and they will see 11 laps remaining here.
You know, you talked about how aggressive Alex Tagliani has been since he's raced in NASCAR. Another guy that hasn't been afraid to put the bumper to someone is that second-place truck, the Ramon Quiroga. We've seen him race very hard late in the going. Is this 19 truck going to get going, or are we going to have another caution?
He doesn't want to get going right now because he wants the caution flag to come out. That's his only shot to salvage a good finish. Now, I would expect when the caution comes out,
Throttle down there, pump the gas a little bit.
He's rolling downhill. I think he's really having trouble getting it started, Phil.
Yeah. He's in turn 5. The leaders now making their way up to turn 4, so it won't be long before Ryan Blaney and Ramon Quiroga are coming up on the stalled vehicle, and with that, NASCAR throws the caution for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, they just couldn't avoid it. They had to throw the caution flag. Those guys were getting close to him. You see, obviously, if he was able to refire that truck, he would have got going before he got lapped. So certainly had issues where he could not get it refired.
You know who this is a big break for, though? Cole Custer, who did get his refired, and now with the field bunched up, not going to be in the top 5, but he stays on the lead lap and a chance to make up some ground on the restart.
Yeah, right now being shown in the 14th spot, that means he will restart in the 7th row.
He's been used to making up ground all day long. That's what this day's been about. He's a really fast truck. So maybe he can make a hard run at this win late.
Turn 5 is where it's happened since we went back green. Right there, Tagliani into Cole Custer.
See, Cole Custer took his normal line in, and he was dive bombed by the 19 of Alex Tagliani. There it is right there. It wasn't a situation, I don't think, where Alex was intentionally trying to spin out the 00 Cole Custer. But he was committed to driving to the inside there and around Cole went. Looking out the back, yeah.
Ramon Quiroga's truck, we saw around go Cole Custer. And now the 19 truck, maybe his battery has gone dead trying to fire that engine on his truck because it cranks right off when he gets a push.
Last time we raced, last Thursday, was that 19 truck that went to victory lane. Brad Keselowski behind the wheel and thought they had a chance for 2 in a row. Not going to pan out today.
That was a battle for the lead. While this was going on here, you see the 19 around. Couldn't tell if there was some contact from the 20. He was racing with the 20 of Greg Gaulding.
And look at the first 2 trucks to get to him. The 88 of Matt Kraft and the 98 of Johnny Sauter, who are 1-2 in the points coming in. That could have destroyed their championship hopes.
We'll get a look at it right here. There's the...
Look, probably put it in the wrong gear, maybe.
All by himself.
Something happened with the wheel hop in the back or some sort, but that was awful late for braking.
Yeah, well off the throttle by that time.
That's a second gear corner, but there's a pop there with the engine. You wonder if
I saw Andrew Ranger playing with first gear in that turn 5 area, but
maybe went to go to first there to get a run off and just wheel hop.
Yeah, could have.
Ray?
Because he got slowed down so much.
Hey, guys, I'm up on the pit box with Butch Hilton, and I know this is a special day for you, thinking you guys have a real good shot. Tell me about what you've talked with Herman about this race.
Well, we just wanted to have a good pace, and we were able to do that, and we kind of tried to work on keeping our tires on the truck longer, and that worked out for us to get some track position here. Blaney's really good, and Eric's really good. It's going to be a dogfight to the end. At least he's in position here, and maybe we'll get a chance to win.
Any particular place in the track you think his best opportunity will be to make the pass?
Watching on the big screen back here, it looks like he's better up in 5, and they're a little bit better down here through the S's. So I don't know. It's tough to pass here, so we may not be able to do it, but I know he'll give the Otterbox Toyota all he can give.
All right, looking for the first win for Team 77.
It's going to be a dogfight to the end under our second caution of the day. And when we get the green flag back in the air, there will be less than 10 laps to go. You're watching the Camping World Truck Series live on Fox Sports 1. Ryan Blaney continues to lead. Herman Quiroga is second. And some names that we need to mention. Our championship leader, Johnny Sauter, had a great strategy today. It's worked out for him. He's 6th right now. The man chasing him in the championship, his teammate and reigning champ, Matt Crafton, restarts 5th. Ranger, who's had some problems on pit road, is 7th. Brennan Newberry in the top 10. Same for Timothy Peters, who had those problems on pit road earlier today.
And Ben Kennedy just outside the top 10 and 11th. And Cameron Haley making his debut right now in the 12th spot.
And I'm just going to watch Andrew Ranger on this restart and the last few laps, because he moved from 12th to 7th in that 2 laps of green flag racing we just had. He's been very aggressive on entry. If he hadn't used up all of his brakes, look for him to dive bomb and make some moves late in the going.
Remember that bumping we were talking about? I don't think we're done with that yet.
No. That's just a sign of things to come, and I'm excited.
I am too.
This is going to be big as we race to the checker. I think Quiroga's got a faster truck than our leader Blaney, so look for him to be all over the back of that blue 29.
Off of turn 10. Green flag in the air once again for the stretch run here north of the border for the Truck Series.
Great job by Ryan Blaney to get the break and a clean run down into turn 1.
Side by side for 4th. That's Matt Crafton inside of Gray Golding as they come off of 1 and they bunch up behind him.
Gray did a nice job fighting off that challenge of Matt Crafton, though, to hang on to that 4th spot.
Look who's down on the inside.
Ranger inside of the 9 of Brennan Newberry trying to make up some ground on the restart.
Oh, that's the point leader. He's up behind now. So if I'm Johnny Sauter right now, if I can just survive this day, not known as a great road racer, up near the top 5, Johnny's had a great day, but he's got a very aggressive part-time truck racer right behind him.
There's where Butch Hilton said they looked like they were better down up here in turn number 5.
You can throw a blanket over those top 4. Blaney, Quiroga, Jones, and Golding.
How about the next 4? They're right there with them. Let's put another blanket on those guys.
Why not? Go 2 for 1.
Down this over 3,000-foot back straightaway. Speeds upwards of 165 to 170. Quiroga, did he take a peek to the inside? He did, but he tucks back in line.
Up through the S's. Where you really got to watch him is when they come to turn 10. Here's the left-hander at turn 9. And turn 10 right here, but Quiroga not close enough to make it happen.
That's where I want a gap. If I can get one anywhere on this racetrack, I want it right there into turn 10. Look at Eric Jones blocking Gray Golding as they come off turn 10 and race toward turn 1.
Eric got a little bit sideways off of 10. That slowed his momentum a little bit. Gray had a bit of a run. Eric said, no, I'm going to hold you up. Now Gray's to the inside.
And that's preferred line. As they come to turn 2 and drop down the hill, can Golding make it stick? We'll see. That's Jones in the 51.
Looks like Jones is going to lose that spot to Gray Golding. Great move by Gray. But look at Jones fight back on the inside.
He knew he was going to have the preferred groove coming to turn 3, but Golding inside, and that's where he needs to be as they come to turn 4 and then back up the hill to turn 5.
Eric Jones is not going to give up, though. He's going to hang in there. Now he's going to be on the inside again.
Great battle for 3rd, and right in their hip pocket, you got Matt Crafton.
Clear.
How impressive is Eric Jones? He goes to Eldora and wins sets on the pole in the dirt that he never played on before, and now he's up here on a road course. Doesn't matter where you take this kid, he runs up toward the front. What a battle with Gray Gaulding here late in the going, just ahead of Matt Crafton, last year's champion.
You talk about Gray Gaulding. He had never led laps. He did here today, looking for his first ever top 5 as we go back to the battle for the lead. Once again, up through the S's. Blaney leading Quiroga, and this time it's tightened up as they come to turn 10.
That's the important spot right there for Blaney to be good. You see them gap that battle for third by a little bit now. It's just the two of them up front. Then we got 2 more pairs of 2.
6 laps to go. Andrew Ranger did get around our championship leader, Johnny Sauter, so Ranger is now 6th. That's that black truck behind the bright yellow machine of Matt Crafton. Here goes Gaulding, pulling out of line one more time, trying to make it happen. He can't get there.
These guys have waged a great battle here since this restart for that third spot.
Quiroga looking inside in turn 3, but he can't get there on Blaney. Ryan has the lead as they circle back to 4.
But Quiroga's all over the back of that Ford of Ryan Blaney's.
He's got the speed on exit too, man. That's where you want to be good. We talk about dive bombing, getting on the inside of someone on entry. Well, in order to get there, you've got to be strong off the turn. And it looks like right now that's where Quiroga's better.
Once again, down that long Mario Andretti straightaway. Ryan Blaney has the advantage, but coming into turn 8 and up through the S's is really where you can make up some ground.
You see that Toyota pull in on that board? That's the draft down that long back straightaway you talked about, Phil. You get a lot of pull. You're able to really gain some ground. Quiroga's strong back there.
Blaney appears to just be so good off the corner because he noses up behind him, does Quiroga at 9, and then Blaney creates enough separation that he can pull away at 10, and this is a good battle here. Championship battle, Johnny Sauter, the championship leader rather, Johnny Sauter in the 98, going to lose another spot. That's Brennan Newberry in the 9 machine.
And I think we're seeing Bubba Wallace close in on this battle from the back. So Johnny Sauter, we said anywhere around the top 5 would be like a win for him today. He's starting to fade. He's back to 8th. That's Cole Custer that's up to the nice spot.
Second time today, Custer has been able to rally. Had the problem on pit road, worked his way to the top 5. Got spun in turn 5 by Alex Tagliani. Stayed on the lead lap, and here he is running 9th with 5 laps to go.
And can't say enough about the job that Brennan Newberry has done here. Up now in the 7th spot.
And he's driving away from Johnny
Went a little
Sauter.
bit wide there, but I think he's able to overcome it.
Yeah, he's driving away from Johnny Sauter, so he's going to set his sights on Andrew Ranger, who's just up ahead in the 6th spot. Ranger runs behind Matt Crafton, but look at Quiroga on this back straightaway. What a run he's making.
As tight as he's been coming to turn 8. Blaney shuts the door.
This is classic road course battling. You got one guy who seems to be better on entry, the other on exit. Different parts of the racetrack, you're seeing their different strong suits.
Once again, plenty of separation to turn 10 for Ryan Blaney to maintain the race lead as they cross the start-finish line. 4 to go.
Saw Cole Custer move to the inside of Johnny Sauter. Johnny gave him some room. Johnny able to squirt off at turn number 10 and get back out in front of Cole Custer.
Johnny's protecting a championship point lead right now. He knows it'd be just so easy for someone to give him the fender and spin him around, lose 10 points in a hurry.
They are going at it for the 3rd position right now. Gray Gaulding in the 20, Eric Jones in the 51, 16 and 17 years old respectively, flexing their muscles late here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park.
What a great battle that has been for the 3rd spot. One young man has the advantage at one time, then the next young man has it the next time. And look at Matt Crafton, said, little contact would be fine with me for that.
And Matt Crafton enters the day 8 points behind his teammate Johnny Sauter. Every position does matter when you talk about a championship. And today, one of the true wild cards on the schedule. When you look at the remainder of 2014, still got to go to Talladega, go to Martinsville, make hay while you can.
How about Timothy Peters rebounding nicely here with a top 10 run side by side with Cole Custer.
So Custer had made that rally tonight, but appears to be going in the wrong direction as we come to 3 to go. Not only is Timothy Peters there, but the 54 of Darrell Wallace Jr. also trying to make a move. The leaders have gone by the start-finish line. 3 laps remaining.
Johnny Sauter right now holds down the 8th spot. He has about 4 truck lengths over Cole Custer. I think Johnny would say, okay, I'll take 8th. Let me have 8th here.
These could be the best 10 laps Ryan Blaney's ever run of his whole career, because he's got a guy behind him that is